Tale of the Bad Engine. It was the evening before Halloween, and all the engines were gathered around, ready and eager to start their annual tradition of telling ghost stories. The firelighter came to set the mood, and soon the yard was showered in a warm, orange glow, creating an atmosphere ripe for spooky tales. The engines took turn telling ghost stories as soon as the moon rose overhead, each trying to outdo the last. They were all enjoying themselves enormously. Even the big engines, who normally didn't have much patience for silly stories, beamed and laughed as Thomas and Percy imitated a ghost haunting an old mansion. Finally, it was Henry's turn to tell a story. He hesitated for a moment and curiously looked over at Gordon and Edward, who appeared cautious at first, but then beckoned on Henry.
"Tell it,"
whispered Gordon.
"Go on, it won't hurt."
"Oh, I don't know if I should," he whispered back.
"It's up to you, Henry. It is scary," Edward replied quietly. "Are you going to tell the story or not?"
James said. The other engines laughed, except for Henry, who looked a little uneasy. "Come on," Thomas and Percy said together. "Well, all right, here goes." And so Henry began. Many years ago, there was an engine who worked on a faraway railway. He was never given a name, or should I say, never lived long enough to be given a name. Henry paused impressively. "You see," he continued, "all engines, when they are built, are friendly and hard-working. But once in a while, engines come out bad, and I'm sorry to say that this engine came out very bad indeed. No one knows how he came to be built or what led him to do the things he did. But he left a path of destruction that haunts his controller to this very day." Thomas and Percy looked wide-eyed at each other. "The engine thought himself to be a premier express engine from a famous lineage, but he was actually an experimental engine, using only parts of other steam engines. The parts didn't fit well together, made him very mean-spirited and somewhat unhinged. He was painted blue, but probably should have been painted black. It was not uncommon for the engine to insult the others and resort to light sabotage, such as bumping them without warning and misplacing trains over small, petty squabbles. He was also easy to anger and had fits of rage, taking it out on the trucks and sometimes engines smaller than he was. One day, he buffered up to one of these smaller engines and pushed him to the edge of a turntable well, threatening to knock him in if he didn't cater to his every whim. Edward suddenly gulped, as if a bad memory had flashed across his mind. The big engines, who were fed up, confronted him about it. "Stop bullying the smaller engines," they said. But he wouldn't listen. He continued to play his spiteful tricks and threatened that if the big engines ever told the controller about it, he'd make them pay. The two big engines, thoroughly fed up, got up very early one morning and met the controller at the station. They told him all about what the engine had done, but the controller's hands were tied since the engine was on loan. "I can't do anything but put in a report to the engine's company," said Henry, mimicking the fictional controller. "What happened then?" asked Toby. "Well, one of the big engines left to take a train, and the other remained at the station trying desperately to plead their case. It is said that the bad engine was passing through the yard at the time and saw the big engine. Needless to say, he was immediately suspicious. He confronted the big engine in the yard and said, "I told you not to tell anyone. You'll get yours." The big engine just laughed, believing the engine only to be bluffing. Henry suddenly paused. Edward, Gordon, and Henry All looked at each other. Gordon gave a motion of the eyes, encouraging Henry to keep going. But, Henry said, he was most assuredly not bluffing. The next day, the big engine was pulling an express train through the junction, when suddenly, and without warning, another engine careened into the back of his coaches. There was an awful noise, as wood, metal, and stone splintered everywhere. But what was worse, as the other noise of the wreck subsided, the screams of passengers inside those coaches became louder and louder and louder. The other engine's eyes were glued to Henry. They didn't dare make a sound. The bad engine, knowing the big engine was just up the line, had intentionally missed a signal and plowed to the back of the express train to get even. The sight of it was awful. The 3 rear coaches were smashed to smithereens, and everyone inside those coaches, Henry gulped. Everyone inside those 3 coaches perished. The other engines gasped. The big engine screamed, "You killed my passengers! You've killed my passengers!" But the bad engine didn't care. He just laughed, maniacally. The controller came and, seeing the mess, sent the engine for scrap. If the controller had only listened to the big engines, the lives of those in the coaches might have been spared. So that is the moral of this story. Stand up to evil and fight until the very end, or the evil might just turn you into ghosts. Henry gave a loud whistle, making everyone jump.
Wow, Henry, James laughed. That was a twisted story.
I might have to keep the light on tonight, said Percy, and everyone laughed. Soon the engines began to leave the yard to get a good night's rest. Gordon, Henry, and Edward, however, stayed behind. Soon as the others were out of earshot, Henry sighted, looking very ill. Gordon smiled sympathetically.
A fine performance, Henry, though I know that's not an easy story for you to tell.
Do you actually think they knew who you were talking about? Said Edward.
The only one who might have known was Thomas, but he was too young at that time to remember,
added Gordon.
Do you really think that 77196 was actually scrapped?
Asked Henry, but Gordon and Edward didn't answer right away. The 3 looked up at the moon, feeling uncertain but hopeful that the bad engine wouldn't come back to haunt them again.
Thomas and Edward gave a splendid effort building the railway, but they weren't suited for fast mainline services. As such, the Fact Director purchased another engine called Henry.
Although a good sort, he was prone to steaming troubles, which caused endless frustration. Due to a lack of funds, engines were loaned from other railways. One of these, known only as 87546, fancied himself the saviour of the line and never failed to make it known. Fret no longer, he declared, dragging Henry and his train into the big station, for I have restored order to our timetable once more.
Will he ever tire with all that hot air in his boiler?
I say, you little one, be a good lackey, take my coaches and the indisposed away. I must rest my aching wheels. Evidently not, murmured Edward. As Thomas buffered up, Henry couldn't even meet his gaze. I'm sorry, he sighed.
He should be sorry.
Retorted Thomas. One
day he'll get his.
That night Thomas retired to the shed. A vulgar discourse greeted him. You know, 87546 said loudly to another loaned engine, I do sympathise with the fat director. Wasted what little hard-earned money he had on a mite, an antique and an invalid. He looked across to Henry, sleeping as workmen tried to mend him. I'm the real bargain. The strength of 3 for the coal and water consumption of 1. Only a matter of time before he purchases me, of course. The fat director favours engines with good character. You will leave much to be desired in that department. And where has good character led you, replied 87546. Certainly not the main line. Speed and strength are all that matters there. When I pull coaches, you'll merely see a streak of blue. Engines like you fade into the background. I'd like to see you do my work without falling to pieces. He turned back to the other engine. Now, a more pressing matter. When I am purchased, what do you suppose my proper name should be? I fancy something regal. Lord Frederick Reggaby has a certain charm to it, no?
Okay, you listen here, you little prick.
Save your steam, he muttered. It's no use arguing with him. They stared at the loaned engine with contempt. Henry, who had only been pretending to sleep, had heard everything. Next morning, 87546 woke to a startling sight. There was Henry hissing and wheezing halfway on the turntable. What the devil is this? Oh dear, oh, Henry coughed feebly. Thought the men had made me better. I'll get better and out of my way this instant. My admiring passengers are waiting. I demand extrication at once. But the other engines had all left for work. They couldn't have helped anyhow. There was no way onto the turntable. Worse and worse. The Fat Controller scowled as he paced the platform. The passengers cannot be kept waiting. I'm sorry, Edward. As the other engines have gone, you'll have to take the coaches. Edward gulped, staring at the long train. Begging your pardon, sir, but this is a bit beyond my capabilities.
Not if I helped you,
bubbled Thomas, shuffling alongside.
2 engines are better than 1, sir. Besides, the other engines can handle their own shunting for a while.
The Fat Director considered. Very well, he said at last. Off you go. Do your best, but take care. The engines backed excitedly onto the train. The passengers marvelled at the strange combination, but were thankful to have any train at all. Finally, the guard's whistle blew.
Come on,
Called Thomas. Steady now, advised Edward. Soon they were on the main line and having a wonderful time. Thomas was so excited to leave the yard, he nearly pulled Edward's coupling off. Edward chuckled. He was glad to stretch his wheels again. The two engines worked well. The coach felt light as air. Other engines were shocked as they raced past, whistling with glee. Later, they returned to the big station, exhausted but triumphant. Henry and 87546 stood at the platform. Well, smiled Henry. Our streak of blue has returned, and in one piece, no less. 87546 scowled as the happy passengers swarmed out of the coaches. What splendid little engines you are! Your director must be proud of you.
He's very happy with his purchases indeed,
chuckled Thomas. Oh, ha, ha, fumed 87546 as he puffed away. You were only allowed out of the yard because clanky old Edward couldn't manage alone. Enjoy your brief moment in the limelight. It's already fading.
If I didn't know any better,
smoked Thomas,
I'd say he didn't like shunting his own train.
He chortled off to the water column, but Ed stayed behind. Are you all right, Henry? What on earth happened this morning? Oh, the usual steaming troubles, you know. You know how it is. Miraculously, he winked, the problem seemed to vanish after you'd gone. You didn't, Edward gasped. Now, Edward, Henry grinned, do you really think I'd do such a thing? And without another word, Henry steamed away.
Are you sure you didn't see him at all? Positive. I stopped at Wellsbrook because I was too tired. He offered to take my train. I told him where to go. I went to the destination he told me to go, and then I was waiting for like half an hour and he didn't even show up. Strange Timothy couldn't disappear like that, could he? Maybe. Or perhaps he didn't want to stay at Sodor anymore. I highly doubt that. So am I going to be in trouble for this? No, you're too kind to be in trouble. And too quiet. Indeed. Anyway, 9-8, I'm gonna be at Wellsworth if you want to discuss the whole situation there. Yeah, I kind of feel like I need it right now. Alright, I'll see you later, Vincent. What if 77196 had something to do with it? evening, Timothy.
Are you, feeling okay?
I've been somewhat better.
Why are you pulling the night train?
87546 told me to take the train. Said that a grand engine like him needs plenty of rest.
What about Alid?
He couldn't be asked.
Have you gotten any sleep lately?
Not really. I've been stressed out lately.
Oh my.
Yeah, but I don't think I can go on for much longer. I can barely stay awake.
Tell you what, I could take the night train.
You? You couldn't.
Actually, I can. I used to take heavy passenger trains before I came here.
Alright then. Thanks, Tim.
No problem. And it's Timothy. I don't like it when people call me Tim.
Oh, alright then.
Before you go, the train is only a 30-minute journey to Sudbury, which is in the Brendan branch.
Ah, alright. And for the night train, it just runs to Vickstown. Another engine will be taking the rest of your passengers to the other railway.
Got it. Is there anything else I need to know about?
I'm pretty sure that's just it.
Alright.
Thanks again for taking this train for me, Timothy.
That's what friends are for, right? That's my god. I'll see you tomorrow, 9-8.
Was there something else I needed to mention to him?
Hey. Hey. There.
You're
Hey, tank engine. I know.
How did you?
The original engine, broke down. Yeah, broke down. And I had to take his train for him.
Impressive.
I know. I'm so proud of myself. Anyways, where are the sheds?
What?
You know the sheds. Vickersound sheds?
What for?
You feeling alright? Pretty sure I want to get some good rest.
You don't get to rest when pulling the night train.
I beg your pardon?
What? Did the under engine not tell you? when pulling the night train, you don't just come here and call it a day. You just take back the coaches to where they were from.
Seriously?
I know, right? That's just bullshit. Going back and forth, it's just not right, you know? That's my guard. By the way, I didn't get your name.
It's Timothy, but most of my friends call me Tim, which I really hate.
Okay. Goodbye, Timothy. Hopefully we'll meet again soon.
Oh my god, what does he want?
Surprised to see you here.
Bug off.
You seriously still hate me for what I did?
Of course I do! You killed him right in front of me!
He was pissing me off. What did you want me to do anyway?
Ignore him like any other steam locomotive.
I tried that, but he still kept on doing it. And to my surprise, you, out of all engines, didn't even bother to help me.
Well, I don't regret what I did. I cared for you, yes, but I didn't want you to do these bad stuff. Ever since you did that, you haven't been feeling yourself lately.
Oh, shut up. You left me behind, you little prick.
And so what? I had to finish the job.
So you're saying that doing your job is more important than helping your friends? That's what I thought. You're weak and pathetic, and a coward who just runs away from his friend. Just like
Shut your mouth, you stupid piece of fuck! You are the monster. You like killing. You're a pussy. You couldn't defend yourself against the other engines. I had to be there for you, because the so-called bad engine couldn't talk properly. He couldn't think properly. And he clearly has no friends. Why am I wasting my steam on you? I have a train to pull.
Did they do it? Drive around fine and jump the coach's wheels. Good. Now I just need to make sure he didn't know about the viaduct. I've got a question. Go on. Why Timothy? He has been there for you, hasn't he? Even when you were first built? Timothy was never there for me. He didn't even bother helping me. He just made things more complicated. That's why I wanted him dead. Because he didn't have your back? No, for being such an arse back at the workshops. I'm going back to the sheds. I'll see you next week. Yeah, see you next week. Hey Timothy, you feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, driver. How much further?
Just 2 more hours and we'll make it there.
Alright. God, why did they make this hill so steep? Josh, what was that sound?
Oh shit, something happened with the coach's wheels.
No, Josh, do something! I'm already going fast! Brakes, driver, brakes! Whoa, what the hell? What happened to the viaduct? Wait, how the hell did 9-8 get to Wellsworth if the bridge was demolished?
Oh, that's what I forgot to tell you.
What?
The Fat Controller demolished the bridge yesterday. Heard it felt a bit unstable for the engines.
Okay, but how did 9-8 get to Wellsworth?
The controller said that all engines had to take the longer way to Wellsworth.
Well, that explains it. But let's stop talking and get away from the...
You were right the whole time. I was a pussy. I was a shithead. But why? You abandoned me, remember? When I was getting into arguments with the other LBSE engines? Yet you did not do anything. I wanted you to be on my side. But ever since you did that, oh, fuck this.
I do sympathise with the fat director, but he would little hard-earned money he had on a mine. An antique and an invalid. I'm the rear bargain. The strength of 3 for the coal and water consumption of 1.
Bloody morons.
Time for
Honestly.
The fat director favours engines with good character. You will leave much to be desired in that department. And where has...
And another thing, Timothy's just been gone for like a year now. Where the hell has he been? Don't know. But Topham's doing what he can. Great, just great. I have a feeling that 77196 did something to him. What do you mean? When you were arguing with the sheds with 87546, he just came into the odds just silently. Vincent, respectfully, I have no idea what you mean. Oh, shut up. Just because I can't speak properly doesn't mean you have to make fun of me. I'm not making fun of you for that. Yeah, very funny. Now, I gotta go now. So, see you. Alright, cheerio. Come on, not now. Come on. What's wrong, Vincent? Oh, shut up. Don't say another word. I can make this. I don't even know what happened to me now. It's been only doing that yesterday. You need to go to the works. No, it's fine. Edward, I need your help. What is it, Adam? There's been an accident near Crosby on the main line. The coaches are burning. There's people dying. There's just so much, you know. Come on, let's go. What about me? We'll come back for you, trust me. Oh, great. Just great. Sure, not only that you've destroyed 3 express coaches, you've also tried to kill one of my engines. Not to mention killing 50 people and leaving 20 people injured. Now then, do you have anything to say for yourself? Piss off, will you? What was that? Now, group. Don't. He will have a taste for me. You and Alec will take him to the forest scrapyard on London. But for now, you'll stay here at Victorstown and think about the stuff you've done. Is that clear? Fine then. Gordon, Alec, keep an eye on him, will you? Are you happy now? Is this what you've wanted? I surely won't be missing you when you leave. Indeed, you are a disgrace to this railway. Fuck off. That's supposed to scare me? You do realize that you're about to leave. Or I'll fucking make you leave. Yeah, we're just on our way. Come on, Gordon. One day they will pay. And even if it takes my own life to kill them. Oi, who said that? Oh, great. Someone's toying with me now. Just great. Oi, go to sleep, you monk. I don't know what he's playing at. I don't know what he's up to. I don't know what he's trying to do. But it better be worth it. I don't want to waste my whole night looking at it. Seriously? It's just a shed. He stopped and he's not even there. What's the purpose of this? Are you hiding? Because you stopped. I heard you stop, but you're not there. Like, where even are you? Knew it. Bloody knew it. It's a waste of my bloody time. You gonna do anything, or you're just gonna... What the bloody hell was that? Oi, you! Where have you... Where the hell is he going? How long is this tunnel going on for? It's gonna take me bloody ages to get to the end. Why shouldn't I?
That is not of your concern.
Well, you have a lot of questions to answer. First of all, why am I here? Second of all, what are you supposed to be?
My name is also not of your concern.
Oh, come on. Well, could you at least tell me what you want from me?
I am here to help.
Huh. What kind of help can you do to me?
I am known for giving any engine strong abilities. Strength, speed, endurance, or even destruction.
As if you could be lying to me right now.
It is no lie. Now tell me, which one will you take?
What do you mean by that?
You have a choice between strength, power, and destruction. I heard that you wanted to have your revenge on Sodor. Am I correct?
You are correct indeed. Those engines have been giving me hell back there. And I'll do anything just to get rid of all of them. I'll choose destruction.
Take a few bucks back.
A blue van? Is that just it?
Not just a
And will I become immortal?
You will have to lose.
Just to lie?
That is correct. But once you lost your first line, your soul will belong to me until another engine performs the ritual.
Ritual? What ritual?
I'm afraid I can't say much. Will you take the deal? Your wish has been granted.
Oh, Alfred. Wasn't expecting to see you here. Oh, yes, I'm here to collect 77196. Who? That blue engine that killed 50 people on Sodor and was my only friend. Oh, him. He should be at the goods sheds near the station. Cheers for that. Gold? He's not in the shed. What? What are you on about? Of course he's in there. Oh, he isn't in the shed. Are you 100% positive that he's here? He was here. I saw him yesterday. I could have sworn there were gunpowder trucks behind him. Now they're gone. Gunpowder what now? Gunpowder truck. I was meant to take them to London. I can't believe I'm stuck here doing all the goods work, while you're just resting doing absolutely nothing. May I remind you that I did all of the hard work, and you were just resting, complaining about your coaches? Ha ha ha, shut up. So, what happened yesterday? What do you mean? Well, Neil saw you crying on the way to the back to Italy, so I was wondering. None of your fucking business. Alright, only asking. Wait a minute, weren't there gunpowder vans there a second ago? Yeah, and the sodor fuel tankers are gone as well. That's strange, we didn't hear an engine go past. Did we? I don't know. I'm gonna go ask the shunter about this. Winston, I don't want to complain, but you've got to hurry up, mate. I'm gonna get late with this delivery. I'm trying so hard right now. Just bear with me a minute. Oh, come on, you know I don't have a minute. I've got to deliver these ballast hoppers to the nearest coal mine. Yeah, wait, hush, you two, hush. What is it? I heard a whistle. Okay, well, what whistle did you hear? Listen. Doesn't that whistle sound familiar? Yeah. Well, that whistle kind of sounds like it belongs to... Isn't that 77196? Yeah. And what's he doing with all those fuel tankers? Shit, he's on the same line too. Quick, everyone, evacuate! Oh no, don't fucking do this now. Come on you! Oh shit, he's not gonna get out to the time. What the bloody hell just happened? The 77196, he's gone ballistic. He blew up Wellsworth. What? Did anyone else make it out? Vincent, he couldn't. I don't know if he survived. Dear God. So, who are we waiting for again? We're waiting for Winston, seeing if we did survive from the other side. I still can't believe it happened. Well, what's gonna happen to Wellsworth? Luckily, it will be restored in about 6 to 7 months. God, what's even happening on this railway? First Timothy disappears, now Vincent's dead. So, there's good news and bad news. I'm pretty sure we all need some good news by now. The good news is that Winston will be fully ready in 2 weeks. Just needs a repaint and some minor fixes. Okay, but what about Vincent? We tried everything, but it was no use. He's a goner. Dear God! Oh, that is disgusting. I know. We tried everything. They tried everything to bring it back, but his boiler's gone, and he's just... Fuck. Shit. I wish I could have helped him. Don't blame yourself for it, Gordon. It all happened so fast. Let's just give him a 1 minute silence. I agree with that. Oh, great heavens! Whoa, Gordon, chill. It's just me. Oh, Henry. I'm sorry. No, it's okay, mate. Anyway, they're leaving. What? 87546. Alid, and 98462, they're leaving. I see. Are you coming? We're going to say goodbye, me and Edward. No, I think I just need a bit of rest. You had that nightmare again, didn't you? Yeah, No, it's okay, Gordon, I understand. Take your rest. I'm gonna go meet up with Edward at Bakerstown. I can't believe this is actually goodbye. Same here. God, I was really hoping you would stay with us. You'd be a good member of the Wellsworth team. I can't believe it either. I'm sorry for everything. Hey, cheer up. At least we had some good times together, didn't we? Like, remember when you helped Alid move out that siding because he refused to take a goods train? Yeah, I still remember that. 98462, don't give your hopes up, okay? That's my advice. Maybe one day you'll be back on Sodor with us. Yeah, I really hope so. But still, thank you guys for everything. No problem. And good luck. Well, that's the last one. Yeah. Well, what are we gonna do now? It's just me, you, Thomas, and Winston. Gordon as well. Well, don't worry. Topham's ordered the new engine. He should be arriving around next Sunday, I believe. He's an LYR experimental engine. He has wooden brake blocks. Another experimental engine. Fascinating. Yeah, I'll discuss it tomorrow with you. Come on, let's go back to the sheds. Evening, you two. Evening to you too. So, I'm guessing you did your part? Yes. The whistle, the buffers, and a scrap wheel. We just need 2 more to complete the ritual. What other objects are we missing? We're missing the boiler and the head. I know where the head is located, but I'm not sure about a spare boiler. I might know a place. Really? Sodor? Oh, fuck off, we're not going there. We have to. It's the only island with good boilers that may actually work. How do we know for sure? Josh, come on, it's the island of Sodor. Oh yeah. Huh. So, you and Josh can go get the boiler, while I can go get the head. No, I think it's best if you take Josh with you. You might need the backup. Lovely, you stop asking questions, okay? You and Josh go get the head, I go get the boiler. But how are you gonna do it? I have my ways, Alfie. Alright then. So we know the plan. Me and Josh will go to Stratford. Dudley, get that boiler. We need this ritual to be complete.